Oh, snap! It's a Friday night, which means you know what time it is. It's the Rehash, y'all. I am your host, Tooky Kavanaugh. Hi, live from my studio space, feeling in a mood. I'll see myself out. I'm here with my co-host, David. David! Hi, David.
Hi, Tookie.
Hi.
I'm getting hydrated. This is our last show.
Oh, the last show before summer break.
Before our summer break.
Hot potato summer is on the horizon.
It certainly is. I wore a shirt with a collar. I think we're both looking quite, I almost said dastardly. We're looking dapper.
We're looking a little fly. Hi to everybody in the chat. TV ID is in the building. Emmy, Stream Team Captain Service is in the building. Intellectual Homosexual. Lucas Brooks is in the building. Oh my God, Tomato Surprises. Hello.
Hi,
Good
Tomato.
to have you. Good to have you. Okay, I think it's a party. I think we're lit. And so, you know, to kick off the summers, loaf the Wonder Bread. Hi.
The loaf.
Hi.
The loaf.
Hi, Loaf.
There you go.
Heart you. Okay. Hello. So to kick off our summer kickoff spectacular. You know what it is. It's our episode before summer break and school's out. Hey, Grace. We're gonna look back on some of our fondest memories of the Rehash so far over the past 3 seasons.
Yeah, we specified them as seasons, yeah?
Sure.
Yeah, there was clear cut. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, it was Totally. What do you think? What do you think was your fave?
I really enjoyed our Christmas crossover.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
with Alexa Albanese.
Alexa Albanese, Emmy Service, Matt Shore.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. I think maybe my favorite, it's got to be the Loquisha episode. It's got to be Loquisha. It was like Homies Famoni was Neo Ned was our very first movie ever.
Oh yeah.
Our first episode was a train wreck. But
we've grown so much.
It really was. Hi HR.
Hi HR. We've been on notice with HR since day one. You understand?
We have. Yeah, it's gotta be Loquisha. That movie was so fucking ridiculous, and I was like, "This is setting the tone for what this is." That was where the white guilt meter started.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I think that. Yeah. What about you, Tookie?
Oh, so many fond memories, David. It's really hard for me to choose. I'm just really proud of what we've built with this show.
I honestly am too. We have been talking. I've been telling you for years that we should do a talk. Often when I was drunk and I was just like, I have this great idea for a talk show, and it was always that I always wanted to be the Andy Richter to your Conan, and I think that we have done that in spades, and I think we've been much more. Well, you've been much more educational.
Well, thank you
in that regard. So
I try and teach the folks things. You know,
I think you've done it.
I think you know what in recent memories I really love. Oh man, Emmy's music video for Josie and the Pussycats.
That was great.
That's a top tier moment, and I think seeing how much you actually enjoyed Babs.
Yeah, Babs was hilarious. That was great. There's a couple gems you've thrown at me.
You know, I try.
Yeah. Oh, I want to point out TVD. Lamont Price may be his favorite guest.
Nice.
Lamont was a great guest, and it was also our longest episode.
Yeah.
It was like 1 hour and 40 minutes, if I remember right. It was great.
It was, yeah. Oh my God, we've had so many. I'm so excited for our guest tonight too. We've had we've been so blessed to have some really fantastic guests come through on the show. So, man, our season 3 finale guest is awesome. So
it is our guest is totally a season finale level guest, in my opinion. It's like, oh shit, you know.
Oh yes. Oh yes. And we have, oh my gosh, and we have another fantastic guest rejoining us today because. You know what? When we announced that this would be our movie, I was like, we need to have this guy back on. And we do, yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
Let's get hi, little Miss. Oh, is this who I think? Hi, hey, boo, how you doing?
Yeah, we know who that is.
We know who that is. Yeah, so I'm excited to bring our first guest on, an expert on our BFOTW, the bad film of the week, which is Stephen King's Maximum Overdrive. Everyone, give it up for Tim Bridge. Hello.
You're muted, Tim.
Hi! I came back louder than ever. Curtis!
Tim,
Hi.
please share your insights on this film. Like, if you could give like a quick.
If you missed my last appearance on the show, toward the end, apropos of nothing, I was like, "Hey, if you were watching bad movies on this show, you should absolutely watch the movie Maximum Overdrive because it is the best bad movie ever." Yeah. And we did it, and then Tooky messaged me today and was just like, "Hey, we're doing this if you want to do it." And I did it. I got here, and I'm here, and I'm here to tell you that the reason why this movie is good is because Stephen King, noted horror author, the
essential
horror author, tried his hand at film directing. And we all learned that he fucking sucks at that. Like, really bad. And he himself has said that he does not have any memory of shooting this movie because of how much cocaine he was doing while writing and shooting this movie. Which, I don't know about you two, but the cocaine seeps through.
Oh, yes.
It really introduces itself early and often in this film.
I thought you were joking when you said that, but I looked it up, and that's a direct quote. Stephen King's like, he called it a moron movie, and was like, I have no idea what the fuck I was doing. Yeah, I didn't know cocaine caused blackouts, but that's insane.
Cocaine may not cause blackouts, but it does cause you to write a screenplay about how what if trucks took over the world?
Okay, but at the end it was aliens.
But localized to this one gas station, but also it's aliens. Yeah. Also, we stopped it. I mean, at the end when it's like, it puts a title card up there that's just like, by the way, it was aliens.
Yeah.
Aliens came to Earth and did this all. Good night. That's the most cocaine moment in any fucking movie or TV show that's ever existed. Just an addendum explaining everything. Just like, by the way, okay, so if you didn't get what just happened in the last 90 minutes.
We should real quick for those who may not know, Maximum Overdrive. Sorry. Yeah. So basically it starts out and we have this really shitty graphic. It's just the Earth and then like a Microsoft Paint like green cloud goes over it. And it's like, a comet came and basically all the machines come to life and start killing humans. It's like The Happening, but with machines and better.
And a child gets steamrolled.
A child gets steamrolled within 8 minutes of the movie starting. Just fucking, they're like playing baseball and the guy gets killed by the soda cans and then steamroller through the scoreboard.
It's so bizarrely like, because there are moments in this movie that are very obviously comedic.
Yeah.
Like the guy getting hit by the soda cans from that's like a bit.
Okay, Grace.
Also,
Grace, to your question in the chat, it's like Christine, but with trucks and hilarious.
Think about how Christine is an evil car. Now make that all cars.
Yeah, every car.
Also all electronics, but we're focusing on cars.
Yeah, there was the knife that did it.
The knife.
The
drivers killed a bunch of people.
Yes.
There was that moment early in the movie where one of the characters is like going through a neighborhood. I think he's on a bike, and it just shows shots of technological things that have murdered people.
Yeah.
It's just, I love this movie because
I think the most
for letting me talk about it.
Thank you for coming on. I feel like the most telling predictive shot of the movie was during the baseball scene. Like so the kids win this game, and the coach is like, "Let's get sodas," like in one of those weird like dubbed over later things, and he goes up. Soda machine kills him by throwing cans in his face, and you just see him, but then all the kids run away. But then like a shot after, the last kid runs, and there's just 2 dead kids. Like they just added it there without showing us, and I feel like that just sums up the rest of the movie. It's like,
and that's Stephen King going. That's it, because it's comedic, and then it's dead kids. That's Stephen King going. No, it's funny because it's sort of hitting them, but also. It's fucking kids are dying, man. You don't understand.
Give me the camera. Special announcement. Dr. Tina Talon has entered the chat. Hello.
Hi, Tina.
So good to see you. Thank you for joining for our season finale. You know we couldn't do it without you. Okay.
Not at all.
But like, okay, go ahead.
I want to talk. All I want to talk about. I want you guys to give me your impression of Emilio Estevez's
tour de force,
Golden Raspberry Award-winning performance in this movie.
He was robbed. Okay, Prince's Under the Cherry Moon won.
It did win. Yeah, I did see that.
Year. Yeah. Robbed. That's Emilio Estevez doing a Southern accent. Believable. 100%.
Not only does he nail the accent, they give him monologues with this accent.
They do.
And his love interest.
You want to just muse like improvisationally for like 20 minutes in the middle of this movie right after you fuck someone? Like
that's Stephen King being like, I'll be honest, I forgot to write like 40 minutes of this movie. We need you to fucking vamp.
Yeah.
Like you took one improv class, right?
What if when we were in space and we were looking through the stars, you know,
Pause real quick.
Please.
There was absolutely no prior context to dude just showing up and blowing up trucks with a bazooka.
None.
And then they were like, oh yeah, there's a basement full of
pre the truck apocalypse, as I'm gonna be calling it from now on. Pre the Green Goblin truck apocalypse. How the main truck, there is a main truck in this movie, and it just inexplicably has what I can only describe as the Green Goblin from Spider-Man's face.
I think they call it
on its grill. And there are multiple times in the movie, funniest scenes in the movie, in my opinion, where Emilio Estevez is directly talking to.
Yeah.
He's just like, yeah, I'll fill you up with gas, but we're humanity and we got stuff that we can do. And it's like, you're talking to a truck.
Yeah.
Emilio.
He also chest bumps it. Like, what? And the truck lands him.
What are you going to do against a truck, Emilio?
Yeah.
You don't have tiger blood like your brother, all right?
Oh,
not yet.
That is an autoimmune disease, and it's no laughing matter. Anyway.
I got diagnosed with tiger blood last year. I got
I'm sorry, that was like in such incredibly.
No, I got 7 months.
No, that was good.
Fine.
Okay,
I'm glad I'm on the show.
You know, I'm like, my whole brand is being problematic. But anyway.
Thank God we had Tim on before the break.
I think, though, my favorite scene is after they are chased down by a truck. Curtis. What's Yeardley Smith's name in this?
I don't remember her name. I remember her husband's name because she would not stop screaming it.
Yes.
And also when Lisa Simpson, the voice of Lisa Simpson, is screaming the word Curtis for half of her lines in the movie. That's going to be memorable.
Curtis! Her name is thank you, Emmy.
Thank you, Emmy.
Connie and Curtis are, in their car being after eluding a rogue truck that's trying to chase and kill them. They get to like the entrance of the Dixie Boy, whatever gas station, mini mart restaurant. And as they're driving it, the car just flips over.
Yeah,
the car just like blows up.
There's the scary element of this movie because Stephen King, horror author, master of horror. Mm-hmm. The horror element of this movie, the like continuing dread of this movie, is that it's a bunch of people sitting in like a gas station diner, while a bunch of trucks drive in a circle outside. And then
I've seen
towards the end is they need to fill the gas. If you guys weren't just doing fucking donuts, then you wouldn't have to.
Right.
Okay, but I've seen wild turkeys do that same shit to a dead cat. There's like a viral video.
This is vultures overhead.
No, it was Massachusetts turkeys. And there was like a dead cat, R.I.P. the cat, on a highway. And, and the turkeys were just circling.
That dead cat actually won the Razzie, though.
Yeah, right?
Dead cat. Razzie for dead cat.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I think my favorite scene, aside from the ending where they're on the boat headed to the island, and Emilio could not be more cheery. He's like, I think we're gonna be okay. And then it, just ending thing. Aside from that, it's probably when one of the I almost said horses, when one of the trucks starts talking to them in Morse code with the horn.
Yeah.
And they're like, and they decode it immediately. Like this whole thing.
This little Boy Scout just
everyone in this movie is a fucking dumbass and is presented as a complete stupid dumbass. And yet they're like, that's Morse code.
I know. Yeah, they can do math.
I hear that. It's Morse code.
But so it's the truck's telling them, you have to fill us up or we'll kill you. And Emilio is like, he's like, hope they don't mind. He makes some bad joke and nobody else reacts. Like it was so entirely him making a joke and they're like, we're gonna die.
Okay, man. All right. That was a real moment where in real life, if that happened, I would have been like, all right, protagonist. All right. You fucking protagonist.
Okay, the giveaway of when he was a protagonist, you sure make love like a hero. I was like, all right.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
yeah.
That's a Stephen King line. I don't know if you guys have read much Stephen King. I did go on a Stephen King kick during quarantine where I read a lot of Stephen King's novels. Mm-hmm. Very good at that. Good. Read his books.
Yes.
Good books. But
he does books?
Movie bad. Yeah, go ahead.
But okay, given my research on it.
Okay, I'm just saying, cocaine in front of a typewriter versus cocaine in front of a camera, where it's a whole production.
I'm like, okay, it's
an ancient, has an editor and all that stuff,
It's an ancient thing that dropped into Earth on a comet, and if you look in its mouth, it's a space. It's a whole. You go crazy.
Yes. and there is an interdimensional shapeshifter that when he comes to Earth, he becomes a clown, and the only way to escape him is to have a bunch of children have an orgy in the sewer. It's cocaine. Stephen King is cocaine. That's what happens in It. But not to spoil It for everyone, the book. They left that out of the movie. They didn't have Richie raw dogging Beverly in the movie, but they did have that in the book.
This might be a controversial take, but I consider screenplays to be like the books of movies. Mm-hmm. And solely that alone, the line, you sure make love like a hero, I think is amazing. I live for the day someone tells me that.
But that's the thing, is Stephen King is a renowned horror author, great at horror, also famously terrible at sex scenes and writing love. I've read a couple Stephen King novels, and it's always like this writer character that's just like, and also I'm fucking amazing at sex. Like when ladies have sex with me, they're like, let's do it 1,000,000 times again because you're a great writer. And just the way he describes sex is terrible.
Yeah. I love
it. And it extends into, he has come in someone and done this. You just know Stephen King has been like, we did it. All right. I got to go clickety clack The Shining for fucking. I love him. He's great. He should never make movies.
No.
Shout out to Rachel in the chat. Yes, he can't. I believe this.
Pound Cake. For anyone who's read 11/22/63. Pound Cake.
Pound Cake. I only know the Bill Cosby Pound Cake speech.
That book made me cry. Human tears. That book is amazing. But he writes sex horribly.
Yes. Tim, sit tight. Because coming up, we have a very special bit of content from our very dear Stream Team Captain Emmy Service, who's made some juicy content for us regarding Stephen King, cocaine, and Maximum Overdrive. Let's get to it.
Comet, tailspin, 8 days. Got it. What? Oh no! I mean, it's probably fine. Unless a car falls on him, then that's a problem. Yeah, he should have gotten out of the truck. Okay, that's bad for him. Oh dear. This is a long scene. This could have been short. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. Ah! I told you don't do that. What the? Oh no. Ah! She's on the grill! She's on the grill! And that's how they got the idea for America's Funniest Home Videos. Oh! Ah! Okay, that one would hurt. Not the children! Someone think of the children! Oh God! Oh no! Oh my God! They're killing the children! What the fuck? Bananas. They're still making her work? Ooh. Maybe Curtis lives to see another day? Or maybe not. Very possible. No, it's okay. Again, like, why do some cars come to life and murder, but others don't? Is it because that was already their car, so they had, like, an affection for the people? Oh no! Fuck this movie! What? They're just chilling now? One murder at a time. Why is it on fire? What happened to make it be on fire? I don't think anything happened to make it be on fire. Stop screaming! He's right there. Oh my God, she's so mouthy. Title! Yeah. Oh, don't do this. Oh, come on.
You're going to get us in a whole lot of trouble, man.
Why is this necessary? Stop it.
You know what I think? What? I think it's a comment.
What? For such a violent movie, very little actually happens.
That's it right there. That's what I was thinking.
Can I order that sentence? Survivors of the Dixie Boy, what? What? What about them? This could have been a short story, short film. Something short. Could have been something short. Good news is, we definitely won't be killed by their overlords. Alexa, turn off the movie.
I think we've trauma bonded.
Well, that was wonderful, especially because it reminded me of that thing that the score would do whenever something scary happens, which would just be like, quack, 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 quack.
I didn't notice that the text at the end just stopped.
Yeah, it just stops. It was just like, no, he meant it to be like the survivors of the Dixie Boy.
Also,
Just to
the
be like,
Dixie Boy.
but it just came off as, oh, there's
Yeah, I
movie?
when I mentioned the movie to Emmy, I was like, hi MLAV. I was like, watch at your own risk, but also count the number of coked out moments in this film if you so like. And it's all of them. It's all the moments of this film.
Mm-hmm.
All of them.
Mm-hmm. I do it shout out to Emmy at your service, putting in a bunch of great content for the rehash during our time. So thank you. We appreciate your service.
We salute you,
Emmy. And thank you.
100% coke. Tim,
Yes.
and any final thoughts?
I think that people who haven't watched this movie should watch this movie. I think it's one of those movies that is bad, but like it trucks along.
It
nicely.
sure does.
And I fucking love this movie. It's so stupid. It's the stupidest thing.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about when Curtis would. Em talked about it. Why are there cars that aren't bad?
Yeah.
Like the whole scene where they were driving to escape the evil car. Why was their car not?
Yeah. I didn't notice that.
Like, but you didn't notice it, Dave, because there was a crazy woman screaming Curtis for 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's why.
Hi, King Senior in the
10
chat.
out of 10 movie. That's
10, 11 out of 10, Tim. Come on. Give the man his flowers.
This movie went into maximum overdrive.
All right. Well,
It did.
Tim, we can't thank you enough for joining us.
I can't thank you enough for inviting me back. I was here very briefly, a very brief time ago.
Yeah.
But to be brought on to talk about this, I wouldn't miss it. For the end of the world, which is aliens, which is comets, which is comet aliens, which is
the comet's just the broom. The comet's the broom.
Electronics, but your boat's fine. I don't know.
Stay away from all electric knives.
And kudos to Stephen King for his cameo in the beginning.
Yeah,
his Hitchcock-esque cameo, where an ATM told him to go fuck himself.
This ATM told me to fuck myself.
Asshole.
Call me an asshole.
Which, like, appropriate.
Yeah. You're an asshole a little bit, Stephen King. But read 11/22/63. It made me cry.
Okay.
That's all.
Like, just 11.
It's called 11/22/63. It's about someone going back in time to try and stop the JFK assassination. But it's about so much more than that. It's about like the life he builds in that era. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Tim.
Thank you, Tim. And make sure to follow Tim on Instagram at @HaHaTimBridge and at Washington Bridge on Twitter.
Washington Bridge, Tim Bridge. Yep.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay, folks, super duper quick before we get to the second half of the show. Normally we do like a little deep dive, sometimes a long deep dive, but a little deep dive. And today's not so much of a deep dive, so much as like a thing to think about, because we like to make you think on the rehash.
Totally.
And and that's the thing to think about, now that the country's sort of having, did we forget about the racial reckoning? We're having some sort of reckoning, right? We're thinking about truckers, the trucking industry, since this movie revolved around trucks, and the fact that the trucking industry only has representation of about 16.9% Latino truckers and 14.1% Black truckers that make up the bulk of people who are trucking. And of course, the ratio of men to women who work as professional truck drivers has a huge disparity. So you should read up. It's like very fascinating statistics about it that you should read up on in I have the links handy somewhere. So Zippia.com has actual professional truck driver statistics that you can look at regarding the demographics of truck drivers in America.
Mhm.
And there's a really important article that I think everyone should read on freightwaves.com, which calls out the racism that exists in truck driving, because there was a particular truck driver who has had a direct experience where he drove 2 hours to interview for a job in person after having passed a phone interview with like flying colors, but then the owner of the trucking company he interviewed for was like, oh, as soon as he saw him, there's no record of your interview. I know, shady stuff. So definitely check out that article on Freightwave. And it's really nice.
Links in the chat.
Yeah, links are in the chat. It's very it's just it's a tough read, but it's a necessary read. And what's really cool is that it's also accessible, because you can have a robot voice read you the article as well. And also check out lgbttruckers.com, which is a foundation for the wildly underrepresented LGBT community in trucking, in professional trucking. And they also have a link to where you can donate to their cause. So like super duper important with that. And I believe there is one more. If you, I don't know if I have the link handy, but if you look up, like, there are organizations for women in trucking specifically. And there is Black Truckers United, which is a Facebook group. Where I mean, I'm not sure how many of our viewers might have like a relative or an uncle or a friend who work in the trucking industry, or know somebody or are related to someone who works in the professional trucking industry. But that particular group has made a lot of strides. in just inclusivity and calling out a lot of the racism in the business. Because, like, we order online and stuff, and we don't really think about who's behind the wheel and who's helping us get our goods. So
it feels even more relevant now, especially with the pandemic and everything. Just how big of just how huge of an industry that is. You see it every day, literally.
Yes.
So
definitely check out those organizations, and lgbttruckers.com. Wink, wink, nod, nod, nudge, nudge. It's June. Donate. In the meantime, in between time, we'll be back with our very special season finale guest, the Rehash. But until then, enjoy some music from our house band, Lovers Lounge.
All right. Looks like we got a special request from the fan of the show. A jazz standard by Frank Sinatra. Girl, you got that yummy, yummy, yum, yummy, yummy, yummy. What the fuck is this? Bark, bark, chicken, chicken, bark, bark, chicken head. 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 Bald head, scallywag. Ain't got no hair in back. Gelled up, weaved up. Your hair is messed up. Need to get back. A hustle mission. Get up on loot. Run to petition. Ain't a thing. Eat a chicken wing. Got some gold teeth at the club. Trying to shake your thing. Trying to get a piece. Chicken, chicken, always. And just some dumb shit. Should've paid your light bill. You bought an outfit. Bark, bark, chicken, chicken. Chicken head. Bark, bark, chicken, chicken. Chicken head. Always some chicken head. Walk, walk, chicken head.
Lovers Lounge, everybody. They were on a slight hiatus, for a couple weeks. But everybody's vaxxed and waxed, and they're apparently getting back out on tour and releasing an EP later on this summer. So be on the lookout for a compilation album from them.
Yeah, look out for it. Lovers Lounge is around, and it was great to see it, like a behind the stage look at the artist process.
Oh yeah.
There.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, VH1 could come back based off Lovers Lounge's story alone.
How many cigarettes does the band leader go through alone? We don't know.
Between 3 and 6 digits a day. Yeah.
An hour, sir.
Yeah,
but we don't judge. We don't judge its process.
Not at all.
Oh my gosh, are you ready?
Very ready.
Oh my gosh, our guest tonight is honestly like one of the smartest and funniest people out there. 3-time Jeopardy champion. Host of Stories from the Stage on PBS, and just a fantastic comedian. Please welcome the illustrious Wes Hazard.
Hello. Thank
Wes.
you so much for having me. I only hope that I can live up to all the hype, but I'm very happy to be here.
Oh, I can't thank you enough, Wes, for joining us. It's an honor. Thank you.
My pleasure.
All right, are you ready to get into some things?
Let's do it. I'm all about it. Whatever you need, I'm here for you. Let's get into it.
All right. This is the segment of the show we call What's Your Deal, where we deal you out some numbers and you get to pick them at random. So what do we got this week, David?
We have 11 through 15. So we have 5 unique games there.
Ooh, okay. All right. So pick any number that you'd like to start with.
11 through 15?
Yes.
I'm going to go with 11.
11 it is. All right. Now, what is
That's
that?
a you, Tooky.
Oh my. Okay.
My cousin. All right. I don't know who that is, but I have good cousins.
Okay. All right.
TVD humble brag there. Geez.
So, Wes, ever since, well, not ever since, even before, Elon Musk named his kid Y equals MX plus B, white people have been on some stuff with naming their children and yet have an issue with names like Terrell and Lakeisha. So I'm going to present to you a series of very real names of children.
Okay.
You need to tell me, can they get a job with this name? And if so, what kind of job?
All right. I'm doing it.
All right. First up, what we got? Bluebell Madonna.
Bluebell Madonna. I mean, my stand-up career has coincided with a shit ton of burlesque. I have done a lot of burlesque shows, emceed a lot of burlesque shows. I dated a burlesque performer for a while. This is I'm getting strong alt burlesque themes with this name. You can absolutely get a job. They will have, but this person would have as the burlesque scene refers to it, as a muggle name, which is like basically what black people call your government. White burlesque performers call your muggle name. And so Bluebell Madonna has a job. She probably does like customer service or something like that. But yeah, totally has a job.
Nice. All right, next one. Cricket Pearl.
That's extreme hippie. Cricket is like the kind of hippie, but you got money. Like you were like you're extreme, back to the land, super crunch, make your own compost type shit. But you also like invested in like the internet like before anyone knew about it, and so you know that I can name my kid Cricket and they're gonna be all right. Like they'll still get into Harvard and like everything's gonna be fine. So,
that's an I survived the .com bubble name.
Exactly. They got that. They got that. That's like I invested in Bitcoin in 2009. We're good to go.
Okay, next up, Elsie Otter.
Elsie Otter. I feel that's a little bit try hard. I feel that you had parents who voted for Reagan 4 times, even though he only ran twice. And like, you just like are trying to differentiate yourself. It's just like, my parents are mad conservative. I grew up in Greenwich, Connecticut. I went to extreme private school. I spent every weekend in the city. But I want to be different. And now I just date a guy who sells weed on my freshman dorm floor. So that's Elsie Otter. And Kaya, that's my cousin. Yeah, she's great. I'll tell her you said hey.
Oh, snap. Look at us. We're bringing people together on this is what we do.
Some guy in a Twitch chat says hi.
All right, next up. Sage Moonblood.
Ooh, witchy. I'm into it. All right, so this is will not date you until they know your rising, your moon, your sun, the rising. They're gonna burn sage the first time they come to your place. It's gonna be a lot of weird foods you're not into, but like, hey, you roll with it because they are beautiful and they have access to the best shrooms you've ever had in your life. Sage Moonblood, I'm all about. Would hire Sage Moonblood.
Okay, all right. They season their quinoa, yeah.
No, yeah, make their own kale chips. All right, so we're in there.
Okay, we love that. Okay, next up, Huckleberry. Someone named their child.
All right, so like Huckleberry. All right, I like actually. I'm like old enough to have seen this cartoon on reruns when I was a kid. I always preferred Top Cat and Snagglepuss a little bit more. But
I'm more of a
Huckleberry is
Snagglepuss.
just like that's. Snagglepuss, that was my first introduction to what gay was before I knew that gay was a thing and that people were gay. Oh, Snagglepuss. And then years later, you're like, wait a minute.
No, I love me some
Stage
Snagglepuss.
left.
Fabulous bitch.
like Snagglepuss
I love
was
Snagglepuss.
fantastic. So flamboyantly gay and like loved it. It was good at it. And like, yeah, Snagglepuss, I ride for Snagglepuss. Huckleberry, I never really got what it, because all those old like cartoons were trying to be like they were emulating real world characters or TV shows like Top Cat with Sergeant Bilko. I don't remember what Huckleberry was supposed to be, but Huckleberry, I really have no thoughts on Huckleberry. He reads as white, so he'll probably get a job.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, Zowie Bowie, who later renamed himself Duncan.
Okay.
Is this a real child of?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, son of David Bowie, directed Moon, Source Code, and the Warcraft movie.
I've seen one of those and enjoyed Moon. I did not know that Bowie had. Wait, so is it Zowie or Zoe? Because it seems like it would rhyme.
It's Zowie.
Zowie Bowie.
That's dumb. Like you lose points for that. If your last name is Bowie, your first name you gotta pronounce that Zoe. It's Zowie Bowie, obviously. So like, yeah, not a fan. You are fired from Dunkin' Donuts, and that's hard to do. You got to do a lot of shit to get fired from a D&D.
Okay, next up. Moon Unit.
Oh God.
That's Zappa's kid. I know that.
Yeah, it is.
That's just again rich. If you got Frank Zappa money, name your kid whatever. They gonna be fine. But like, yeah, Moon Unit. It sounds sexual. I don't think it is though. And like, it's just like, yeah, it's very like, whatever. I go with it. If you walk up to me and you legitimately say, "My name is Moon Unit," I will solemnly nod my head and respect you, and then walk away.
Yes. Oh, fun fact, Tina, the sheep is described as an absolute unit.
I mean, this is just a great tweet.
That's what Aries right there. I'm an Aries.
Okay.
I think I'm Aries, Leo. I don't know. I looked it up one time and saved it in my notes for Tinder if it ever came up. Like, I don't like astrology, do you? Whatever. But like, I knew, like, if I'm in New York, I'm in Brooklyn. If you have dated as a straight man in New York, you need to know your sign, the rising, the date you were born. I learned it all and put it in a section of my notes so I can refer to it with ease. But I know sun sign Aries, so I'm down with that. Way to go.
I think that's Trevor too. Okay, next one. Diva Muffin, the actual sister of Moon Unit.
Oh my God.
Really? That's true?
That is true. That is canon.
Wow. I have nothing but respect for that, and also a little bit of fear. And Diva, if I was in a rookie comic, I would make all kinds of references, but I don't think they need to be made because you're thinking them already. But yeah, Diva Muffin, I'm down with it. I hire that person for the story.
Totally.
Yeah. Just for the story and just to have access to Moon Unit, just to have access to them as a duo. Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm hanging out with Moon Unit and Diva Muffin tonight. Like, no, you ain't. Yeah, I am.
All right, next one. Buddy Bear.
Oh.
That's just that bear's name. Like, you look at it, like a 5-year-old would look at that and be like, "That's Buddy Bear." Buddy, like, that's a stuffed animal, and it would kill you if it was real. But like, I love Buddy Bear. Buddy Bear, I'm into. Grizzlies. Anyone see Grizzly Man? Don't try to befriend the Grizzlies. They don't want to be your friend.
No. Don't want. Do not want. Yeah, I don't know. What kind of job is Buddy Bear getting?
Park ranger. But I guess I'm just mostly defaulting to Smokey. But like, I mean, also like, what are bears good at? They can run faster than you. They can climb well. They will eat anything. I think a lot of people have a misconception about that. Like if I ever run into a grizzly in the woods, just run away. They're big and lumbering. A bear will run you down. So they say play dead.
Oh,
I don't know if that's actually effective, but give it a try. You're probably dead anyway.
yeah. R.I.P.
Yeah. I would say Buddy Bear would be like the bouncer at like a club, like sort of like how you have like the giant guys like go get Tiny. Like if somebody's fucking up at this club, you get Buddy Bear. I like that idea.
That's not bad at all.
It's too nice of a name though for a bouncer. It's like
exactly, that's the contrast.
Like... I'm into it.
Yeah. Okay. Next one. Laser Lee Lewis.
It says laser. That looks like a hairdryer, and like the tail is prominent. It's that I want to go to that salon wherever he got that done. I need to get that done. The blowout is amazing. I know that this dog or wolf or coyote, I'm not sure. It does amazing hair. I am sure of that. Sure.
So Laser is like a premier boutique hairdresser.
It's several $100s, months in advance, just to get a wash. Absolutely.
I can see that. And then who's next? Pilot Inspector with a K.
Anytime you put a K where there should have been or could have easily been a C, I am suspicious. And I just don't know what to think. It could be like, he was at 1.6. I know that. Like he took work off of pilot in school and said he was sick and then went down there. Like I know what I see. Like I don't fuck with pilot inspector.
Yeah, we don't trust any of his business dealings. He's self-employed in like the worst possible way.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So no. Okay.
Yeah.
And he doesn't fill out his W-9s. Okay. and lastly, I think this is the last. No, we've got a second to last. Shanda, last name Lear, daughter of the guy who
Shanda. I would say Shanda.
Shanda.
Shanda's nice.
Are we committed to the pronunciation? Because I love chandelier. I love chandelier. Chandelier is just like you flunked out of beauty school in like your second month. Like so, it's just like I'm chandelier. I'm all about it. Love it.
Chandelier. I feel like chandelier sounds like a kept woman. Chandelier works for her money.
I mean, she worked. I mean, everybody.
Okay.
Everybody gonna make their money. Everybody gonna make their money. I don't judge, but hey, whatever.
Okay. And next up, Radix.
That is an altcoin. I'm up on Radix this month. I bought like 100 of them. I'm hoping it goes over Bitcoin. That is a 100%. You go to Burning Man. You have done everything there is to do at Burning Man, and you have an initial coin offering coming up next week, which I will purchase. It's gonna crash and burn, but I'm going to buy it at 1. It's going to go to 5. I'll sell it there before it goes back to 30 cents.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. I'm not buying any Dogecoin or any kind of coin, any kind of crypto from Radix. I don't know. I don't trust it. Okay. And I think we got the
Ether, people.
I think we got Absidy. This is pronounced Absidy.
All bad cops do ecstasy now, because only good cops do ecstasy, but there are no good cops. So I mean, it's just like my lesson here: fuck cops, do ecstasy. If you haven't, it's amazing. And it doesn't have to be sexual. You can just do it with a good friend, and you'll talk and you'll get into your feelings. I strongly recommend it. But Absidy. Wait, where is the DE coming from?
You know who named this. You know who named this child. But then the mother had
Grimes?
No. This is this child's name came to light in the news because they were trying to board a Southwest flight, and the mother was incensed that the flight attendants, while trying to call her child's name, were laughing.
She's in for one hell of a life.
You're gonna have a rough time on the job application. I'm never gonna like put you in the no pile just on that. Come in. Do you have Excel skills? Do you know how to use both Mac and PC? Are you proficient in the Microsoft Office suite? If so, I'll hear what you have to say. If you seem cool, sure, I'll hire you.
Why not?
Okay, we'll give. Okay. All right. I'm not mad at that. All right, pick another number. Next game.
12, between 12. Well, you have 12, 13, 14, and 15.
Will they all get picked eventually? Just meaning in the sense that, will I eventually have to pick all of them? Because I'm the kind of person, I will never pick 13 because I'm like, and I know it's stupid and non-scientific, but I'm just not going there. Like that's like me. Like if I see someone's social media post and it has 12 likes and I really like it, I will never give it the heart or the like, because I don't want to go to 13. It's just like, and I shouldn't admit that because it's stupid, but whatever. And I just said I don't do astrology and this is worse. But let's go with 14.
14. All right, 14. That's what's in a name? Porno. That's right. I changed the name of this game because I like this. So, Wes, what's going to happen here? I'm going to give you the name of a popular TV show or movie, and you're going to tell me what you think the name of the porno spinoff is, okay?
All right. This will be a little bit harder, but nope. We're already into it. All right, give me a try. Yeah. Let's go. I'm into it.
All right. First up, The Sopranos.
This is bad. I'm about to preface what I'm about to say with this is the laziest, most 13-year-old thing ever. It's not funny. It's not clever. But the first thing immediately into my head before you even said it, when I saw it, was the Cumpranos. And I know that's awful.
Okay.
And so like I'm just gonna say that was like immediate one, and it's not good. I don't stand by it. Sopranos. What would be a good porno spinoff of that?
I'll tell you, Wes, you have the correct mindset with this.
Okay. All right. Well,
you are incorrect though. It's the Sopranos.
That's clever, and I get it. And now I'm gonna watch that movie sometime. I'm taking a screenshot. Hold on, so I can get it just down to that. All right.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Okay.
All right, next up.
Sopranos. That's much better. Awesome.
Oh, that is good. Oh, Sopranos. Yeah. Okay. The Bourne Identity.
Obviously, you think immediately The Bourne Identity. That's, again, too easy. Let me think.
Mm-hmm.
I got nothing. I'm trying to think. Jason Bourne, Matt Damon, spies. The spy who shagged me. There we go.
You were right with the lazy one. It's The Porn Identity.
Damn.
All right.
I don't,
Yep, I'm telling you, man. You have the first thought. Next up, white men can't jump.
White men can't pump.
Very close. No, white men can't hump.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Hold on, leave that cover up again. Screenshot. This is this seems like they're actually trying to recreate the plot of the movie a little bit, and because Jeopardy. Rosie Perez was aspiring to be a Jeopardy contestant throughout the entire movie, and White Man Can Jump is like, if you ever talk about Jeopardy to someone who's not from America, where they don't play it every night, it is the easiest reference because if you're like British or something, you never like watched, actual Jeopardy. There's an okay chance that you've seen White Man Can't Jump, and then you just say, "Oh, remember that thing that Rosie Perez was studying for?" That thing. So yes, I huge fan.
There you go. Next up, Robin Hood.
Clitoral Hood.
Well, damn.
That's a good one, but no, it's Throbbing Hood, Prince of Beeves.
All right. I see it.
I prefer Wes's, but okay.
I'm sorry, but Prince of Beeves is amazing. Also, yeah, all these are taken from my collection. Next up.
Oh, wow, David.
Titanic.
This is just a David Spade bit, but Titanic. Like that, like there's one of my favorite specials of all time is Take the Hit by David Spade. No comedian will ever say that, but it's a very good special, and he literally uses the line Titanic. So I'm going to go with that.
It's not Titanic. It's Bitanic.
I mean, we don't condone by erasure over here, but at the same time, sigh.
I mean, the guy's two-timing on Rose, clearly.
What? Yeah, this is all right. I don't know about I don't feel the need to screenshot this, but I am curious, and I will read the Wikipedia.
The plot summaries of pornos are so hot.
Shout out to MLab, Titanus.
Oh, yeah, MLab is killing this. Next up, King Kong.
I mean, you go to King Dong, that seems to be the obvious.
I think you are correct.
Wow.
Mr. Marcus is King Dong.
Oh yeah, all right. Saving that. Okay.
5 primal scenes.
Well, damn. Well, damn.
Yep. All right, and our last one, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
I hate this one so much.
I feel this has 2 puns in it. Your immediate thought is Ace Ventura, Sex Detective. But then what do they do with the Ace Ventura part? And you can't get more weirdly erotic than him coming out of the rhino in part 2, which I have to say, if Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls, him getting out of the rhino is one of the most indelible cinematic sequences I have ever seen in my entire life. But I can't think of what they would do. Ace Ventura. Ace Clitora, Sex Detective. Best I got. Not it, I know.
Much better, but Ass Ventura, Crack Detective.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'm
right.
Ashley.
You see Ass Ventura, but Crack Detective?
I hate it.
Yep.
New private window.
Yeah, we have just set up Wes for his weekend. Well done.
We should have had you on for the long weekend. Oh well.
Yeah.
Pick another number.
12, 13, or 15?
15.
15. David, shall you or I?
You go ahead.
Okay. Number 5. Okay, since we're gonna avoid 13 for you, Wes.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, so we have time for 2 left. So actually, I'll go ahead and do 15, and then let's go to 12.
Okay.
That.
Okay.
Right.
Oh,
so
you want to do the guest list, David?
That's a you game.
No, that's a you game.
It is now?
It is now.
Oh shit. Oh, should I do that right now?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, we're doing number 13. This is the guest list.
It's not 13, it's 15 now.
Oh, it's 15. Yeah, sorry. It's 15. We're doing the guest list.
Wait, did you just take my prohibition and just change the number?
No, not at all. Not at all. We're doing the guest list. Okay. All right, I'm doing this.
You're doing it, David.
Okay.
All right.
Wes, I'm going to give you the name of somebody, and you're going to tell me if they are invited to the cookout.
Seeing that Juneteenth is coming up, and it's the season of barbecues.
Yep.
All about it.
If they're invited to cookout, or if they have to stand outside and get leftovers, like I will. Okay.
All right.
All right. First up, Jane Elliott, the OG woke bae.
I am a little bit embarrassed to say that this name is not actually familiar to me. She, just going off appearance in the description, I would say that she probably is like, I'm white, but I marched at Selma type person, New York in the 70s. Like, I advocated ally, probably doesn't get a lot, but gets enough. I'd say Jane Elliott. Now you've given me a Wikipedia homework because I feel I should know this name. But yes, Jane can come to the cookout.
Okay.
It's a really great set of tabs you have where it's Bitanic and then Jane Elliott.
Oh, she did the blue eyes, brown eyes exercise.
Yeah.
I've seen that. Okay, yeah, no, Jane can definitely come. I will not allow her to make potato salad She
No.
would definitely put raisins in that shit. But Jane, you come do it.
All right. Next up, Gary Owen.
I loved his stand-up as a kid. And he has a black family, which doesn't mean a lot, but means something. I feel that he has taken too much privilege. I think due to his comedy and his affiliations, I think he's gotten too familiar and he thinks that he's just in it without recognizing who he is. So Gary,
to-go plate?
I'll fix him a plate. I'll put it this, I'll fix him a plate, but he ain't coming in. So that's what I have to say about Gary Owen.
Okay.
All right. It's me and Gary parking cars. Next up, John B.
I mean, he got a shout out from Drake, which doesn't mean a whole lot in this space, but you know what? Hey, John B can come through. I'm fine. I'm not letting him cook, not letting him bring nothing, but he can come. He can hang around.
Okay.
All right. Next up, Prince Harry.
I'm gonna tell Megan she can't come. Megan's coming, and she ain't gonna leave her man at home. So obviously, he's the cool one. If we have to pick a cool one of the blood royal family, then come on down. So Prince Harry, you can come to it. The IG follows yo, we got Prince Harry at the barbecue. Like you getting 100 followers for that minimum. So yeah, Prince, you and I want to hear the stories. Like absolutely, Prince Harry can come through.
All right, cool. Next up, Lana Del Rey.
Fuck no. Pass. Next.
That's easy.
Hot Dayton. Why are you being racist against me? I'm and I love the video she did with ASAP Rocky where they were like Jackie and John Kennedy. I loved that shit. It was so good. It was perfect. I loved it. The last 2 years, just no, done. You can't come in. I'm not telling you about it. I hid the event from you. No, not at all.
All right, next up, Justin Timberlake. That picture.
For that picture alone, fuck no. What you did to Janet, fuck no.
Nah.
You made some bangers. All right, I'm not gonna lie. The Future Sex Love songs,
Cry Me a River still goes hard.
I didn't even really get into the first solo, but the second one with the stomping the disco ball, My Love, the T.I. track, to the End of Time, all time fuck playlist song, always there. But he can perform.
Okay,
he can come in, do a set, but you can't hang. But
he
you can come do a set real quick. We can't. I can't pay him his rate, so you will get a plate. You will get a plate. You can come in. You're gonna do like a 4 to 5 song medley. Take a couple pictures with whoever wants them, and then you're gone. Thank you for your service.
Very, very fair. Next up, Justin Trudeau.
I feel he's cool for black people, but with native indigenous Canadians, not so much. And also had a little bit of issues with women in his administration. But he's trying. I never got the sense that he was a bad actor. I always got the sense that he might have been not aware. He might not have been as proactive as he could be. I never got the sense that he was trifling to be trifling. With the reservation that I might kick him out, Justin can come through. We're gonna see how he's gonna act and whatever, and then we'll see. And so provisionally in Justin Trudeau.
So he sits at the kids' table then.
More or less, yes, very much.
All right, next up, Kendall Jenner and a can of Pepsi.
No, get the fuck out! Not in a million goddamn years are you coming to the cookout. Nope.
All right, we got one more. Oh yeah, no Captain America.
Is he coming as Captain or Chris Evans? What are we talking here?
I guess as Chris Evans.
All right, because Captain America is a cop, so fuck no, you ain't getting in. But Captain Chris Evans can hang. Chris Evans can definitely hang. Come through.
Okay, and he better bring Lizzo with him.
Oh, bring all your celebrity friends. Like I know you got a Rolodex. Bring all the Avengers can come through. We're down with that. That's cool.
Nice. All right, Taylor Swift.
Why is she even what? I said the cookout, not the rally.
Well, damn.
No.
Okay, no.
Taylor, no.
It's all no.
No.
Next up, Aquafina's Black Scent.
All right. So real talk, I don't speak. I'm just Wes Hazard. I don't speak for a race, a culture, whatever. I have not particularly had a problem with what Aquafina does. I get it. I get people who do. That's and I'm not going to say it's wrong to feel that way. I like the show. Nora from Queens. I've been trying to be an extra on that. I primarily make my money through background acting. I have not yet been on it. I am confident I will be. Nora can come through. With understanding I will get shit for that. Yeah, come on now. Whatever.
All right.
Also, Tookie, I'm getting a sense you had me host this so you get me to say the word black scent.
No.
But here we are.
All right, next one.
Talcum
That should say Sean King.
Sean King.
No.
Okay, that's a no.
You can't even clean up. Like you ain't doing take yourself. Get off my screen. Next one.
All right, next one.
Chet Hanks.
Fuck no. You was cool for 3 seconds until you found out about the charges, and then you're like, oh no. His dad can come. Tom and Rita.
Okay.
Yeah, Tom can come through. Rita can come through.
Okay.
The Mama Morta opera scene from Philadelphia, still vibing off that 25 years later, whatever it is. But Chet Hanks, fuck to the cubed. Fuck cubed. Like, no, not at all. Never in a day. But your daddy, he all right. He all right.
All right. I think this is the last one coming up.
Yardy Adele.
My mom likes Adele. Like, Adele might be my mom's favorite white person after Sam Smith. And you know what? This was just a bad decision. We've all my lens on this is we have all fucked up. You can find a photo of me somewhere doing some indefensible shit. I'm sure it exists. I went to college in America. You can find some social media posts. We have all crossed the line severely at one time or another. I would like to think that we can grow and move past that. So I'm going to need an apology letter. But after that, yes, Adele, I can't ban you forever and forever and forever. So yeah, Adele, you can come on down.
Okay. All right.
That's a cookout.
All right. We've got one more game and then the most important moment of the show. So one more game. One gotta go.
Yep, and be number 12 there, HR.
12, yeah.
And also, thank you so much, HR, for teching for us.
Honestly,
for
the best.
Yeah, we appreciate
Puts
it.
up with our shit week after week. It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Can't do this show without.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, number 12. This game has ruined friendships.
Mm-hmm.
Wes, you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, one gotta go. First up, black sectors of social media or lotion?
Oh, do we mean just Black Twitter and Black Instagram as a whole gotta go?
Yeah. Or lotion.
Ugh. You know what? I've been rocking lotion and needing lotion on a daily basis for far longer than social media has ever existed. But I will never say anything that will silence Black voices en masse. I can use cocoa butter. I can use baby oil if I have to. I could use Vaseline if it's the end of the world. I have other options. Lotion. I have things that I can replace lotion with. I cannot replace Black Twitter.
Okay.
Lotion.
That's an altruistic answer.
All right. Next one. Steve Harvey suits or the Pharrell hat? One gotta go.
Pharrell hat, because what else is an NBA draft pick gonna wear? Like they're 9 feet tall. They have to have it hanging down. It's like that's the only suit that even remotely kind of works. So yeah, Pharrell hat was a moment. Steve Harvey suit is a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, get rid of the hat.
Okay. All right. Next up, all cake or all pie. One gotta go.
Not even all cake, gone. Cake, fuck cake. Like you know, I'm a grown man and I eat pie. And that's all there is to it.
Okay. All right. Hi, Lissa, by the way. Heart you. Okay, next up. All things Will Smith or all things LL?
I mean, who has been more important to hip hop? LL, obviously. Who is more important to all entertainment other than that? And just like the vibe and the persona? Will Smith. I mean, like I've posited this for a long time. I think Will Smith is the most beloved person in the world, in the sense of like maybe not the most popular, but the person who the most people in the world have no beef with. Like a lot of people like him. Who hates Will Smith? Who hates Will Smith? And so it's just like, yeah, I'm keeping Will Smith. Cool J, I love you. Nothing against you. You lick your lips a lot, as Ari Spears has mentioned. It's very true. But you know, whatever. I'm down with Will Smith. LL Cool J. Thank you for your service.
Okay. All right. Next up. Cornbread or greens? One gotta go.
Who the fuck is picking cornbread to go? Obviously green. Like, look, I love them both. But like, am I gonna eat my vegetables like a good little boy or have some cornbread? Obviously. Like that's not how is that a question?
Okay.
And
okay.
I love how like white people didn't know about collard greens until they found out you could juice that shit. But it's great, and I love it.
We've had people pick greens at one point, and they got roasted for it. But you know,
I don't know what that's about now.
All right,
also, if you don't put at least a half cup of sugar in your Jiffy mix, get out of my face. You have to put sugar in the Jiffy mix. Everybody knows that. Just throwing that out.
Half cup.
David's taking notes for the cookout. Okay, next up. Key or Peele?
Ooh.
I feel this is unfair. I mean, all right. So I love that show. I love that show, and obviously watching it. Like I remember watching it, like just high off my ass with my best friend Dave many times, and thinking like, man, like it is very clear who is carrying the weight here, who is the more talented person here. They directed Get Out, if you're curious. But I don't like. He is cool. Like he is good at what he does. I understand his Stitcher podcast about the history of sketch comedy was amazing. I did not listen to it myself. It's on my list, but I'm keeping Peele, obviously. Yeah, I don't know. I think it is very important to like you found two biracial guys with black dads and white moms who were both adopted, found each other and made amazing sketch comedy for 5 years. And that alone is something that we should honor. And I appreciate them both for it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Next up. Space Jam or a Goofy movie? OG Space Jam, I should note.
Keeping Space Jam. I mean, I feel Goofy movie only got like a lot of shine in the last 5 years. Like I saw it when it came out. I remember it. No one was like Goofy movie. Like I remember Goofy movie, and the vibe among my generation was like cool movie, Goofy movie, into it. But now people are like building their whole identity around like Goofy movie. I'm like, when did that come from? It was all right. Like it was good. It was good. I have nothing negative to say about Goofy movie. But Space Jam is just, I mean, how are you gonna be Jordan and Bugs? Like, Bugs is the highest level character in Warner Brothers. Goofy is like a B level Disney. And you had Michael Jordan in it, like, and original Lola Bunny, original, like 96, not whack ass, Lola Bunny like they have recently. Like, no, like Space Jam. Who's arguing for Goofy movie here?
Okay. Next up, TLC or Destiny's Child?
Yikes.
One gotta go.
Based on Crazy, Sexy, Cool alone, like that stands up. Like that. Come on. right up there in the fuck playlist. You gotta have Red Light Special. Who we talking to? Like, it's gotta be TLC. Create the whole everything. Like, oh, come on. Like, yeah. So yeah, I love Destiny's Child, but TLC 100 forever.
Okay. Okay. Next up, grits or fried okra. One gotta go.
Again, greens gotta go. I mean, I get that it's fried. That's not adding a whole lot for me. Grits is amazing. You can throw some butter, some black pepper. You can throw some sugar in there. You can be weird and put syrup in it, like some people do. I don't fuck with that. But like grits has been around, and so like grits definitely keeping grits.
Keeping the grits. Okay. Next up, and I think this is the last one. Which iconic TV dad you keep, Pops or Uncle Phil?
Is Pops iconic? like on the level of like Heathcliff Huxtable and Uncle Phil and Carl. Like, I don't think he's not remotely on that level. Like, Wayne's Brothers is a funny ass show. I appreciated it. The theme song makes me laugh to this day. But like I don't think like he is remotely on that level of like famous black sitcom fathers. It's not even a question. Obviously, keeping Uncle Phil.
All right, rest in peace to both. But man, oh man, nothing can beat out Uncle Phil, man.
Nah.
All right.
If it was before Hannibal versus Revelations in 2008, I would make an argument for that. But now, what we know now, Uncle Phil wins and will forever.
Yes.
He who shall not be named. You used to be, but you fucked that up. So fuck you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, Wes, it's time for our final game of the evening, the signature game of the show. Are you prepared?
I am not. I regret, and I have made a mistake in my life that I have not watched the show prior to being on. So I apologize for that. I genuinely apologize. It's irresponsible, and also it's just someone who's being on a show. You should always watch the show before you appear. I adhere to that. Usually, the last 2 weeks have been batshit insane for me schedule-wise. So I apologize. So I am ready for what happens. I cannot say that I'm prepared. I just hope that I do my best, and I want to be a good guest for you, and I am here for you. So thank you both.
The game shows no mercy.
Wes, I apologize to you. I just hope we still speak after this, okay?
I would hope so.
Okay. All right.
I ain't no rookie. Tookie. I ain't no rookie.
I know you will never forget that.
But every time I think of Tookie, I think of this, and it's amazing. And thank you for telling me that. So,
okay, all right, it's time, Wes, for Is It a Cat? Is It a Cat is a rapid fire. Yes. It's a rapid fire game. I'm going to list off some items and you have to tell me if the thing I name is a cat from the musical Cats.
Okay. I will say I've not seen the musical or the recent train wreck of a movie, but I'm into it.
That's fair. Okay, so you have to tell me if the item I name is a cat from the musical Cats, a Guy Fieri recipe, a Cheesecake Factory menu item. Oh, I'm sorry. A Guy Fieri, a cat from the musical Cats, a fighting foodon from the eponymous anime show, a Guy Fieri recipe. Yeah, I said that. Or trucker slang. Okay, so those are the 4 items. A cat.
Wait, is there a graphic for this so I can remember all the options, or like?
This is, you just have to go with your gut. You just have to go with your gut.
All right,
okay.
So just cat, Guy Fieri recipe,
musical Cats, Guy Fieri recipe,
thing.
Fighting foodons, anime, or trucker slang.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Okay.
And first thing that comes to mind, like trust your gut here.
Okay.
All right. Rum Tum Tugger.
Cat.
That's a cat. Okay. Bill Bailey.
What's the last one?
Trucker slang.
It was Guy Fieri. Trucker slang.
It's a cat.
Okay.
Chicken.
Guy Fieri recipe.
It's trucker slang for a fast truck. Okay. Mussels marinara.
Guy Fieri recipe.
Fighting food on.
Oh shit.
It's okay. No, you got it. Keep going. You can do it. You can do it. Okay. Baltimore beef bad boy.
Fieri.
Guy Fieri. Okay. Boop boop cluck cluck.
The anime.
It's trucker slang for an actual chicken truck.
Wow.
Okay.
What's an actual chicken truck?
A truck that transports chickens.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Rumple teaser.
Cat.
That is a cat.
There you go.
Carbuckety.
Anime.
It's a cat. Okay. Skimble shanks.
Cat.
Cat.
There you go.
Okay. Cole Slaughter.
Guy Fieri.
Fighting food on.
What is fighting food on? All right.
You gotta look it up. It's kind of amazing.
It's insane,
Okay.
you know.
Okay.
Oh, I'm getting mad heat in the chat. I was on Jeopardy. What the fuck is this? These questions, there was no category. Find me, go to j-archive.com and tell me where you see the Guy Fieri category. All right.
Okay, next
All
one.
right, continue.
Okay. Taco stand.
Fieri.
That is trucker slang for the Mexican border. I don't make these up. I didn't make these up.
Ooh, I'm glad I didn't know that one.
Boy, yeah, right.
Okay. Mac Daddy Roni salad.
Guy Fieri, for the love of God, I hope.
Guy Fieri.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Meat wagon.
Trucker.
Trucker slang for an
Nice.
ambulance.
Ooh.
Yes. Guy Italian nachos.
Fieri.
Guy Fieri. Okay. Griddlebone.
Trucker slang.
It's a cat. Okay.
Okay.
Hot doggone it.
Fieri.
Fighting food on.
Oh my gosh.
What is the fighting food? I literally never heard of this.
Okay. All right. Weird spaghetti.
Food on?
Guy Fieri.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. All right. You can do it. Asparagus.
Food on.
It's a cat.
Watch it be a cat, though.
It's,
As soon as it left my mouth, I was like, that's some cat shit.
it's a cat. Okay. Electric ice.
Trucker.
Guy Fieri.
Hmm.
Hmm. Okay.
What's electric? Do we know what that is?
We don't want to.
I'll look it up.
Okay. I will look it up on my own time.
Okay. All right. Next up, King Hungry the Eight.
Cat.
Fighting food on. I'm sorry.
Ugh.
I'm sorry. Okay, next one.
I
Next
think
one. You
food on's
got it.
fucking it up. That's the one that has like cats and food in it. Like you can be anything. All right. Cool.
Okay. Monku strap.
Cat.
Cat.
Nice.
Okay, all right. Blue light special.
Trucker.
Yes, for a police car with blue lights.
Mhm.
Cinnamonkey.
I'm gonna go with food on.
Fighting food on.
Okay.
Only 3 left. Bustifer Jones.
Cat.
That is a cat.
Mm.
Jemima.
Better be a cat.
It's a cat.
Okay.
And lastly, Old Deuteronomy.
Definitely cat.
That is a cat. Wes, you have survived. Is it a cat? You've made it.
That was 13. That was a hell of a run at the end there. Nowhere near the bottom that we've had.
Oh, we've had some, again, There are people who might not.
Oh, and now I have the Fighting Foodon's Wikipedia page open, so that's my weekend. Yeah, that and the King Dong movie. But other than that, good to go.
You did it.
Into
You
it.
did it, Wes. Thank you survived. You are a survivor of Is It a Cat? That is a badge of honor. Wes, tell me all about the things that you are up to. Tell the people where they can find you on these internet streets, all your upcoming projects, plug your shit.
The biggest thing is Westrex, my newsletter. So every week I put out a newsletter of cool content that I think you'll enjoy. So I read a lot of media, view a lot of stuff, and every week I put out a newsletter of like, these are videos or essays or articles or quotes or trivia facts that I think that you will like, that I personally curate and put my thoughts on. You can check it out, wesrex.info. That's my name, WESRECS.info. The page is not as updated as the newsletter, which comes out without fail. Westrex number 82 coming out tomorrow. I do that. And then you can check me out on all social media. It's Wes Hazard, IG and Twitter. It's been a weird year and a half. I haven't really been on stage, so I found other ways to occupy myself. I've gotten into fishing, crabbing, cryptocurrency, don't recommend, and a couple other things. And also, I would say that I am the foremost outdoor piss photographer in Brooklyn. It's an epidemic in Brooklyn where people just like pee in bottles throughout the. So like, I have like at least 100 photos of this throughout. I'm working on a project to put these out, but these are all just bottles of piss that you probably can't see that well. But
Nice.
I'm the guy. So if you have any urine related photography issues, questions, let me know and I will help you out.
Wes, those are also very tasteful.
No, I get into it. And like, I don't know what it's like to be a pedestrian in the distance and see a very like nerdy black man in hiking boots and a backpack walking aggressively, then stop suddenly, turn around, get down on one knee and take 3 or 4 photos of something, then walk off quickly. And then you come up to see that what he was at and it was a piss bottle. But I have done that to a lot of people and I am not sorry. So that's what I'm going on right now. So westrex.info, sign up for the newsletter. If you like it, I think you will, but there's some sample issues. You can check it out.
Thank you so much. Yes. And follow Wes on all social media at Wes Hazard. He's really great. Live shows are happening again. And I'm sure you'll update the people with stage things.
Yeah, I'm getting back into it. Like, I was like, I was not feeling the vibes of performing live up until recently, but I'm fully vaxxed, feeling good about it now. And
nice.
Now it is time, as I'm sure everyone is, all performers are aware, now it's time to resurrect your career from a year of being in the graveyard. And like, it's that weird moment when I moved to New York and I was here and I was doing it for about a year and a half, and then the pandemic hit, and now no one knows that I'm here or that I do comedy. So I'm up for the challenge and I'm excited. And thank you for having me on your wonderful show. This has been a blast.
I am so glad we can't thank you enough for being on here.
Thank you, Wes.
Thank you. And yes, follow Wes and sign up for the newsletter. We're yelling at the people on your behalf. Thank you so much again, Wes.
Thank you.
And hopefully see you in like these real life streets too.
Good to see you.
Absolutely. Take care, everybody.
Right.
Chat, we did it.
What a clearly defined season this was.
Yes.
It's been a true honor, Tooky. It really has. It's been a blast, and it's been a great thing to be a part of with you. And we're gonna take the summer. We're gonna perhaps change some things around. We're gonna figure out how to make the Rehash better and stronger. And we'll see what happens in the fall.
We can't thank you enough, all of you who've loyally tuned in past your bedtimes to come hang with us. And we can't do this show without HR. Thank you, HR, for putting up with our shit, especially when we run late. Oh no.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll see you sometime around Labor Day. In the meantime, between time, stay hydrated. Wear some goddamn SPF. It's hot out in these streets. Get your shots.
Stay safe.
Love one another.
Love you.
Because we love you. This is the Rehash. See you soon.
Bye.